talents. All of them have talents.
Paloma, look at
They
it.
either know how to sing. Yes.
It's taking me.
Well, no, that's me.
Oh.
I'm the one. I'm the
Taking a what? Video. Oh, really?
Hi.
All right.
All
So
right.
how's everybody doing today? Good. So I've made up bags. They're called decorating bags. I'll show you what they look like. Okay, this is a decorating bag, and at the end of it, I've cut the tip off and I put what's called a tip. And if you look on the end of the tip, it's round, right? Well, they're all different. Some are going to be kind of spiky looking. Some are going to be skinny and long. But depending on the shape of the end of the tip, the frosting's going to look different when it comes out. Okay? So I'm going to show you some demonstrations. I'm going to stick some of these out on the table. Don't touch them right now. We're just looking. Thank you. And this is a demonstration cupcake.
Pay attention, please.
Yep, you guys are going to have to watch and you're going to have to be quiet for just a little bit. And then you can start screaming and hollering and chit-chatting again, okay? Okay, so.
Playing tag.
Okay, don't touch them. We're going to leave them in the middle for right now.
call blue. I call this one. No, I
All right.
Oh, I want an orange. I call this
So has anyone here ever
take
decorated
turns.
cakes? Do we have any hands? You guys have decorated cakes before? It's pretty fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what's cool about cake decorating is you can do all kinds of stuff. You can make animals or whatever. I'm going to show you to start with. Let's see. I'm going to do a little monster. How's that sound?
Good.
That sound good?
going to do?
So I've got this tip here. This is a different tip. Look at all the different holes in the end of it. It has lots of little holes. So what do you think it's going to look like when I squeeze this green icing out of all those holes? It's going to be holes, but what do you think the icing is going to look like when I squeeze it out? What do you think? What do you think?
Kind of like, kind of gonna look like hair.
Kind of hair? Yeah? Kind of like hair? Anything else? What's green? What do you think?
Maybe string.
Kind of like string, yeah? What do you think? Grass. It's actually called a grass tip, which is used for hair sometimes. So we're going to use this grass tip to make hair for a monster. So I'm just going to push this down close to the top of the cupcake and squeeze it, and then let go. Look at that. Looks kind of like grass, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, today it's monster hair. All right? You guys see that?
Yeah.
Look at that. That's just with one squeeze. So I'm going to squeeze some more. And I'm just going to do half of the cupcake into a monster. That way we can have both sides of the cupcake to do something. So I'm just going to kind of keep squeezing. And look at that furry monster. Look at all that hair. Isn't that crazy? You didn't see it?
No.
Look at that. Isn't that going to be silly? I'm going to make it a little taller so it's a little spiky. It's kind of a crazy monster. He's had a bad hair day. It's a monster with a bad hair day. So this side of the cupcake's a monster. And I'm going to put googly eyes on it. I'm going to use this tip that's round but it's spiky. Remember when I said something about spiky? It's got spikes on the end of it. You guys see that? And this is called a star tip. It's the tip that they use to make borders on cakes. You know when there's little like shell-looking borders around the edge of cakes? This is the tip they use. So we're going to use this to squeeze eyes onto it. So I'm just going to put it up there and I'm going to squeeze. And then I'm going to squeeze again. So now I've got two eyes.
Oh, that's cool.
See that? Can you see it? Oh, isn't that silly?
Yeah.
All right, now let's see what color. Let's do red. We'll do red dots for the middle of the eye. So this is a scary monster. So we've got these little candies.
Cool. Yeah. It's Oscar the Ghost.
All right. How's that look?
It's so cute. What's going on?
Isn't that silly? Yeah, look at that.
That one is.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
Can we do a mouth too?
Oh yeah, you can do whatever you want to. Once you get a chance to decorate after I'm showing you some different things, you can design your cupcakes any way that you want to. Okay? So we've got a monster on one side. And now, I think I'm going to do, let's see. Let's do some stars. Just some stars to cover the top of it. I'm going to use a spiky tip one again like I just used. And I'm just going to squeeze them like this. See? And you can get spikes all over the cupcake. See that? You can just cover the whole cupcake with spikes. And sometimes I like to do that first and then put a flower on top of it. So now let me show you how I'm going to make a flower. let's use this periwinkle color. It's kind of purplish. Do you see this one? This one is, well, it's got a weird chip on it. It's not the chip I was expecting. Let's use a different one. Let's see. Let me see that one. What do we have there?
Regular circle.
It's a circle? All right, we can use that for a flower. So I'm going to hold this up and hopefully the monster won't fall off. Because that'd be bad. And I'm going to make petals of a flower with this smooth round one. Which if you just squeeze it out of that round one, it'll just make a little dot. See that? Made just a little dot.
Odd.
It kind of does, doesn't it? So I'm going to make a flower. I'm just going to squeeze it. And then I'm going to pull it towards the middle. And that's a petal. I'll squeeze it again and pull. See? I've got 2 petals there. Can you guys see? Got 2 petals and I'm going to squeeze again and make another petal. See? And then another petal. See how I'm making the petals go around the circle in the middle? You guys see that?
Yeah.
See those? Can you see it? It's almost a flower. 1 more petal. So, what's this flower missing? What do you guys think it's missing?
The circle.
What's that? The circle in the middle, right? What color should we do? Do you think orange maybe? We haven't done orange yet. This is orange. So then, we just squeeze it in the middle, just like we make a star in the middle. See?
Cool.
You guys see that?
What's this tip called? I have to see.
That tip is a little different. It's actually a basket weave tip. Sometimes people use it to make basket weave, which, let's see if I can show you here. I need 2 of them, but
Oh, that's cool.
see what it looks like?
Oh,
I wouldn't suggest putting frosting on the sides of your cupcake. I'm just running out of space. That I'll show you in just a second. Let's see if we can get that one to work. See how that works?
Yeah.
So you can use this to put monster mouths on, or you can use it to cover the whole top of the cupcake if you want stripes all across the cupcake. You can do just about anything with it. If you want to have it come straight up, it can make spikes, like hair spikes kind of. See how that is? So you guys get some good ideas?
Yeah.
All right, this one was an accident tip I put in. Let me see if I can get it to work. If you squeeze it, it ends up looking like a little flower. See? Just a little tiny baby flower. Oh, one more thing I want to show you is a leaf tip. You see how this just has 2 spikes coming out of it? You guys see what that looks like?
Yeah.
See that? It's got 2 spikes coming out of it. Can you guys see? And then I'll show you your table in just a second. So I put it up here, and I squeeze. Look.
I cannot see it.
It's a leaf. See? I squeeze like this and made a leaf. Isn't that cool? So this one is the one with the spikes. See the 2 spikes? Just a second, girls. See the spikes? And then I squeeze and pull away. So I squeeze, and then I stop squeezing, and I pull away. See?
It's a garden.
Yeah, it's a monster garden. You guys like my monster garden cupcake?
Yeah.
So here's the rules for decorating your cupcakes, and I'll help you if you need help. We've got all these different colors, and what we're going to do, you guys, we're going to keep the different colors in the middle of the table. You can take 1 color at a time, use it, and then put it back in the middle of the table. That way everybody can use it. You girls have a question?
Can we go to the other table too?
Yeah. We'll try to have the same things on both tables, but if there's something you see you need over there, you can go over to the other table. So you guys can do monsters or flowers or whatever you want. Polka dots. So go ahead. Try to think about what you're decorating.
I want the grassy one. Yeah. Is there a grass one? Yeah, right here.
One grass, one
After that, is there grass? I want to grab the grass. Can I use the grass?